Welcome in, Renegades, and we could be heading to $20 right now. That's why we are doing this video, as ICP is absolutely taking off to the moon right now. And this is what I was expecting when the RSI kind of cooled off down at that like 1050 area. That's where I was looking for a correction so that we could get under that weekly 14-day simple moving average for the RSI, cool off on that weekly, and then we're going to $20. So this is amazing. We have some big stuff happening with Renegade token, but let's get right into some price action right here. I just wanted to jump on and just let you guys know we are sitting right now at 1687. So we could be seeing a breakout of this local resistance that we have had for quite some time. Now, if we go over here and we look at this volume, look at this, $403 million in volume right now. ICP is up 23.39% today. This is absolutely amazing. Everybody, I just want to take a little trip down memory lane for a second and go back to some very, very difficult times for ICP and for everybody holding that believed in it, because it really wasn't about the price at this point over here. It was about the tech, that we believed that no matter what we bought it at, that the tech will carry this price up, and it has not failed to deliver. We went through, kind of a crazy bear market. We sat at like from $5 to $10 for over a year. Then we did go down to about $3.95, and we just were able to accumulate down to $10 million in volume some days. And we just kind of went through it, and Definity kept working all the projects in the ecosystem, which are the backbone, like Clown, Meta Owl Token, Renegade, and a lot of others like Catalyze, Mod Club, Discover, Open Chat, just a lot of these projects. But look at that. So even when we started to really go up, this is the kind of volume we'd see, 750 mil. So we're at 403 mil. We've climbed the highest, I believe, that this market cap has been since, I believe, when we did hit 17 before. So this is absolutely incredible. Let's go look at exactly if we're going to keep going to $20, though. That's what I want to know. Are we going to $20 right now? That is the question. Everybody's in the Twitter space right now. I am going to join that as soon as I'm done with here, but we're pumping to the moon right now, and this is my YouTube channel, so this is like my first priority after my community, because the YouTube channel is my community, right? So we are testing this all-time high right here. Renegade token went to the moon today. Let's go look at that real quick, and then we'll do TA. I want to show you guys this because it is absolutely crazy what has been happening on ICP. This is why I built my project on the internet computer, by the way. If you wanted to know, well, why there's so many other ecosystem projects, that you could have built anywhere. You could have had this project on Solana or AVAX or any of these other, and that's fine. Those are good cryptos. But this is I'll show you why that we built it on the internet computer. If we look at Renegade, so it's only up 14% right now. That's just because the day ended 13.18. But let's go look at this candle. Let's go look at yesterday's candle here. So it went absolutely parabolic. It looks a lot like this internet computer candle right here. Internet computer is the reason I'm building anything. I never even thought that I could build something like this, like a game and a demo and a token and an NFT and a community. So look at this. We absolutely smashed our all-time high, though. So, but this is Renegade token. This is what I've been building behind the scenes while I make videos, while I also work a job, while I also have friends and a kid and a life and a family, all of that. Like, I don't have a wife or anything, but I have family and, a kid and stuff. But so I'm super busy all the time. But I do this and it's successful, and I'm glad. So, but let's look at ICP. We can't talk anything about the price on that token, but we can on ICP. So this is the cool thing. It had this nice consolidation period right here. let's just remove these drawings. It had this nice consolidation period where it had this, dip here. We had nice consolidation in the same area back here. So when I saw this, it was looking rather bullish for me. So I definitely put in a long and took some profit, but unfortunately I got out of it before this. But look at this 4-hour chart, absolutely overbought. Let's go. Let's keep going. It's only at, what is it at? 83. Let's see 90. Let's see 91. Come on now. I'm super bullish on ICP right now. Let's go to the chat, see what you guys are doing. What is ICP doing? Solstice. Oh, I put it on the wrong one. Whoops. Sorry about that. Solstice, my guy is here. What is up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Why is that? Okay. ICP for the win. Yeah, baby. Let's go. We are just smashing through everything. Let me just tell my mods that I'm in a video. They probably might be sleeping. Smash that like button, though, if you want ICP to go to $20. Let's see. Oh, 6 figs. You want to jump on with me real quick, bro? Here, I'll send you a link. If you can decide if you want to jump in. I want Mike here, too. He's on a space right now, but I'm trying to just get people over here to talk about ICP. So it would be great if you could just jump on the channel. If not, it's cool. It's cool, too. But I'm going to send you the link right now. Then we'll look at TA again. But I'm just hella excited right now. And maybe we can get 6 figs on this Twitter space with us afterwards too, because they're doing it big on Twitter. If you want to go check them out on Twitter, Exene is doing a space right now. ICXINE is doing a space. So let me go to my guy 6 figs real quick. Send him a link. And if he pops up in the chat, that would be pretty cool. You never know. So we might have the man, the myth, the legend, 6-figure stock trader in the chat, in the video, because ICP is pumping like a crazy man. Yeah, if you can stop by for 10 minutes, that'd be great, man. Just let me know when you pop up here. This is absolutely incredible. I had to do this because we're heading to $20. We're heading to $20. Whether it's right this second or very, very soon, we're heading to $20, period. So this is absolutely incredible. What I want to do is take a look at this weekly chart, though. Let me keep an eye on this. I guess 6 figs. If you are going to join, just let me know. Tweet me on Twitter, DM me, and tell me you're in the chat so I can see you. But let's go to this weekly chart, because this is what's going to tell us if we're going to hit some resistance. And look at this. So it does look like we have resistance, which is weird. It's not on this, so it's got to be on the daily, because there's no resistance where we're at. It's just kind of a breakout area. So if we get this daily and we go way back, excuse me, sir. And the cool thing about this, okay, see, there isn't a whole lot that's keeping us back right now at this price. Okay, let's scoot that out. I want to get a better look. Okay, there are some candles there. Now that you zoom in, you can see that this is a box area of resistance. I would say from where we're at now, right here, it's going to be a big box area all the way up to 1781. This was a big area of support that was broken, right? And this was a big area of resistance that we never saw again after this, with a big pump and a dump down. So I'm looking at about a 1781. And if we can break out from there, 1869 is the next level that I see. We could really be heading for a $20 ICP, though, is what I'm thinking. So let me check this chat real quick. You in here, 6 figs? Not yet. Not yet. All right. So let's go to the smaller time frames and see what the TA is telling us right now, because this is incredible. This is why I waited the whole bear market. This is why, I had to pinch and save everything so I could stack up more crypto. I had to, try to get grants so I could stack up as much ICP as I could in the bear market. But yeah, so 4 hour, it could be some sort of a cup and handle if we do go down, though. It is a little bit strange of a cup and handle. I mean, I'm gonna just put it out there. Just kind of put it out there. You know, you never know. Okay, you never know if that could be a thing. You know, some sort of a company, if we don't keep going to this 1786. So there's that 4 hour. I do want to look at these smaller, real smaller time frames. This is a possible bull flag breakout right here. Yes, so we just found a pattern that could possibly bring us up even higher. Okay, we're going to do this. Whoops, wrong candle. There we go. Then we're going to do this. Yeah, this is a bull flag. This is a bull flag. This is a little bull flag, little bull flagish deal right here, bull pennant. Okay, so let's see, nice breakout, and we have a lot of volume. So it takes us almost right to my previous resistance area, and there is some resistance in the middle of this area too. So that would be funny if we did hit exactly this. What is it, 1809 area, which is in this big box area of resistance. So that would be cool to see. It does look like we are cooling off. It just dumped down right now as we spoke, but it could consolidate and then continue up. I want to see the volume on the shorter term. So the CFGI is going to let me know about this volume on the 4 hour. So the volume is very positive, extreme greed right now. The dominance is negative, so it looks like we are moving against Bitcoin. Let's see, what is Bitcoin doing right now? BTC. Is Bitcoin going down? Is it going down? Okay, this is the daily. I want like the hour. Let's just do the hour real quick. Okay, Bitcoin started going up right now, so ICP is going down. So it does look like that is the negative dominance as Bitcoin goes up and ICP goes down. So the dominance is against Internet Computer. Okay, so that's true. Volatility, very positive. Price score, positive. Order book, positive. Whales, very positive. We could see $20. Let's look at this daily, though. And then we'll look at the hour, too, because that's going to tell us what we're doing right now, right this very second. So on the daily, it looks like the same thing, except the price score is only positive. So everything looks bullish, including the whales. So I'm really, okay, we can look at that 15-minute too, because we want to see, okay, dominance very negative. Whales, why whales? Why are you, okay, a whale just dumped. That's why it dumped like 20 cents. They're taking profit at this area, which is not smart because we could go to $20. Whales. What are you doing? But this still could turn positive. Let's look at this 15-minute because the 4 hour is looking extremely bullish. Okay, the whales are negative on the 15-minute right now, and the dominance, everything else is looking really good. The technicals are looking positive right now. We could see that move up to 1786. With the whales negative, we might not make it to $20 though, honestly. So let's see if Six Figs is in. There he is. There's my guy.
What's happening? Am I live with the great one?
Yeah, you're live, man. One-on-one with the great one.
Nice.
Everything's pumping today. ICP is pumping. Renegade token is pumping. I had to get on and make a video. I'm glad you could be here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for the invite. It was kind of like I was just sitting around kind of chilling, doing some work and listening to YouTube and saw your feed come up. So I thought, oh, I'll join in, and next thing you know, I'm on your channel.
Okay, well, how about while we have you here, I can do TA after you go. If you want to share your screen and kind of, do your a little bit of TA on your side, that'd be great, and we can chat about that if you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just share my screen here.
Perfect. How are you today, by the way?
Oh, doing good, man. Just living the dream. Took my daughter to the circus. Just
No way.
It was kind of fun.
Wait, on ICP or like the real circus?
The real circus, yeah. It was crazy. Crazy.
Oh,
But yeah,
man,
it was cool. She liked it. But yeah, I just shared my screen, so I don't know. It might be.
Oh man. Okay. Let me figure out what I need to do to get down there.
I'm not sure if you have to like approve it or.
I do, but hold on. Let me remove this first because it's blocking me. There we go. All right.
Got it. So like, I'm going to just kind of wiggle my way out from like the weekly chart, folks. This is just my take. And the last time I dropped a video, I think it was like Friday. So it's Sunday now.
You were
And
talking about this this ABC wait, what were you talking exactly? What was that called?
so this is Elliott wave theory.
Elliott wave, and you called it exactly.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. So this is what I'm hoping happens, but basically what we have going on right now is a very nice bull flagpole. We've got a very nice pennant formation, and I do think that there is this possibility that we could be seeing ICP kind of gear up for this next run to the upside. And really, when it comes down to it, I'm just going to switch over to the daily chart here, so bear with me. But when it comes down to it, when we look at like Elliott wave theory and how it operates, and really it's just this phenomena in all of these markets across the world, from forex to crypto to stocks to options to commodities, you name it, you can see Elliott wave theory present in the markets. And basically what it is it's just a very simple three-wave structure that brings price to the upside by default. This is the one thing that I always like to kind of speculate on with Elliott wave theory, is right when it's in between this wave 1 and 2, because we're trying to figure out at this point if the market is going to in fact play out this Elliott wave theory pattern,
Right.
or if we're getting ready to see some sort of head and shoulders pattern develop and strip the market. Now, by default, when it comes down to Elliott wave theory, wave 2, this span here, needs to be longer than span 0 to 1. So this is kind of like, let me just make sure my microphone's in check here. But by default, this has to be longer than 0 to 1. So we can always kind of count on span 2 to 3 being equal to span 0 to 1 or longer. And a lot of times, in my opinion, we do see this longer stretch of price to the upside. So, right here, this next wave, we might be gearing up to see ICP maybe kind of come up to like this $58, $59 level. We could expect a retracement after that. But then we would obviously see ICP maybe make another leg. And this leg up from 2 to 3, this is the bare minimum that we would need to see this span and Elliott wave theories rise. So it
Right,
could it
right.
could go way up
From
here.
the second to the third point, right?
Yeah, and I mean this thing could go, up to 100 and whatever. It could technically go to whatever. But
Gotcha.
minimum, we need to see this thing go up to $58 ish,
Okay.
somewhere in there.
So we
But
could be at $100 by the halving, is what you're saying. I'm
April
just kidding.
something.
I'm
I
just kidding.
mean, hey, anything's possible in crypto, right?
Yeah,
I would love to see it. I don't think it's realistic, but for right now, really the things I'm kind of looking at is um, pretty much this bull flagpole and this pennant formation that
that's
is
beautiful. Where's
happening.
that going to bring
So,
us?
well, I mean, like I was saying, like that $58 ish level is kind
Oh,
of
the
like
same as
my
that. Oh, that's
target.
okay. Cool.
Yep. So I'm hoping that the next wave will bring us up to around that $58 level. But I do think like, we're gonna see at least $24. We might see this $20 levels. It's kind of hard to tell right now. Everything's, hindsight's 2020, right? So
Yes.
it's the predicting the future that's the hard part. And really when it comes down to it, like, we can predict the future like all we want, or try to run some of these more fundamental analysis on price structure. Sometimes it pans out, sometimes it doesn't. It's like trying to predict the weather. It's, Just
Yeah,
realized my
you can
set's a
use
little
all
too
the
high.
tools, but it still might rain, right? That's why I
Exactly.
always tell people the three things that you need to look for, and only one of them is TA. You got to look at the ecosystem, which is the fundamentals. You have to look at the world news, which is everything that is going on with the entire crypto. And then you look at the TA, which is also Bitcoin, the dominance, everything that happens with that. So as
Mhm.
long as you follow those three guidelines, you'll be okay most of the time if you're dollar cost averaging. Now, if you're trading, you're a high risk degen, and ICP is going to 1 million.
Yeah, unrealistic.
Right, that was my point. Yeah, so yeah, this is great though. What did you feel? I want to know, because you've been in this with me through the entire bear market. I'm glad I got you on the channel today, because we went through some hard times in the bear market, questioning whether what we were doing was right, whether our belief in ICP was legitimate. You kind of question yourself. How did you feel when your bags pumped to the moon today? I mean, I was at work and I just got back and I saw ICP at $17, and I literally almost did a backflip today, because I literally just made $3,000 in like an hour. So that to me is really bullish. So how
Mhm.
did you feel?
Yeah, I mean, it was great to see these levels kind of perking up our portfolios, and obviously I was happy. I'm involved with a whole bunch of different things right now, so um,
Yeah, I know you're busy. Thank you
ICP.
for your time, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, yeah. So ICP like definitely carried my portfolio today, and I'm very thankful for that, because the last couple days, the last week or two, it's been kind of grimy, and we saw a really nice pump like a month ago, and then we just kind of saw this drawdown happen. But I think that right now we're sitting good. It just the price needs to consolidate. I mean, and when it comes down to it, I mean, we saw ICP in a matter of I want to say from like the end of October, maybe like November 1st, something like that, to maybe like January 1st. I mean, we saw like a 400% increase in price
Yes,
in
we
like
chose the
two
right
months.
crypto.
In
We
two
chose the
months.
right crypto. That's all I got to say.
I think so. But I mean, in 2 months, when something 4x is like that in like 2 months, and as big as ICP is, it's gonna take some time to breathe and retrace. When we look at like this bull market and stuff, and you look at like 2021 especially, there's a lot of people that might be new that didn't experience that last bull run. But for example, Bitcoin, it retraced like 30 times, like 15 to 30% on the way up to all-time highs.
I
We hit
remember.
all-time highs, then it retraced 50%, and then it went and hit all-time highs again. So this is just a very um, crazy game that we're involved with.
Psychological, because every time it goes
100%.
up and then it dumps, you're like, oh no, it's going to the ground, it's over now, it's done. And
Mhm.
so you have to just kind of put that psychological, and that's why it's very beneficial if you have two bull markets and two bear markets under your belt, because then the psychological aspects of it and you just fly through it. Like, this bear market was not as gruesome as the last one, and I lost more money in this bear market than I did the last one. So yeah, and it just kind of is fun to see, the community grow as the bear
Yeah.
market happens. Right now, there's a cool space on Twitter. I know you probably don't have a lot of time, but I'm going to jump on it after this, with a lot of the ICP community. I'm just up there talking for hours at a time. So the price goes up. The community is doing well. I made an analysis a long time ago about Amazon when it was still kind of struggling in the price sector, but it was growing, in the business side. And that's what I really like to say in this last bear market was the technology is absolutely insane. You're able to build a game completely on chain. Our game isn't completely on chain because the lag would probably be pretty high there. But every capability that the internet computer has, I would say the price could easily go to about $1,000, by 2028. So,
Yeah.
but in the short term, I'm looking for $20. That has been my price target for a while. And I'd like to see that. We had a bull flag that was going to bring us to $20 a while ago. I think it was like on the daily or something, and it didn't break out, but I'm still looking to that $20 area. Where do you see us ending up, by the halving? This is a question people are asking me. They're like, where is ICP going to be at the Bitcoin halving? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. I mean, what are they still predicting? 420 for the Bitcoin halving, somewhere in there? I mean, isn't that right? It's around 420, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
It was on May 20th. It might be on
oh, is
April.
that what it
No, that
May?
was last time. May
Okay.
20th last time. I don't know the exact date. I can look it up. Might be still the 20th though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're predicting it in April.
April 17th.
Okay, so I was close. I knew it was right around 420. Might as well just make it 420 for the sake of this. So, anyways, that is about a month out. That's a hard prediction to make. I'm going to be honest here, but I would like to see it at least 20. I think everybody would like to see it at least 20. Um,
Well, that would be good if we could go to 20 and then hold that 17 as support, that big area that we've hit a few times. So that's what I'm hoping by the halving, that we get somewhere from $20 to $30. Because then once we do retrace that 30%, or even more if Bitcoin goes down, then we hit support somewhere around $17 to $15. I think that would be perfect.
Yeah,
and realistic.
I mean, when it comes down to this stuff, I'm going to share my screen one more time here.
For sure.
When it comes down to this stuff, I'm kind of optimistic right now. Like right now for ICP, we've got some nice double tops here. If price action stalls and we see another drawdown like this again, I don't think it's going to be as bad. I do think that there could be this possibility that we see this ascending triangle form. And if we see price action kind of wiggle down, $11.50. I know that's not what people want to hear right now, but if we're talking like true technical analysis to the downside, I would be looking for $11.50. I don't know if price action, we won't know what's going to happen here, until it happens. But as of right now, like we mentioned, we've got a very nice bull flag pull, and we've got this flag or pennant forming. So I would predict that worst case scenario, like $11.50. Now, if we can get a decent pump from here, I would think that maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of this $20.90 by Bitcoin halving. If we see things like really kind of pump. Traditionally, things like kind of pump pre-halving. So, we'll just have to kind of see where we are at in the stage. But that's my guess, and it's a large range. I understand that, but when it comes down to it, we just have to basically look ourselves in the mirror and say, we don't know, but we can make some educated guesses that if this is the case that's happening, um,
well, yeah, that's all we ever really do is look at levels where it would go, like breakout levels.
Yeah.
Because even if you have a bull flag and it's a breakout with volume, it might not go to the exact top of the flag. So what we do is give you levels that are around what it's going to be if it does happen, and then you do your research and you figure that out when you do your trade. But this is going to help guide you, though. Like this is going to show you where the TA is saying it's going and put in buy orders, and that's when you can take profit on the upside too. So
yeah, and what we're seeing is these lows continue to get higher, and what we're seeing is these highs are still maintaining, approximately the same area. So with that said, we're just seeing this almost like a pinball effect of price.
Oscillation, perfect oscillation right there. Love it.
Eventually, what's going to happen is this ascending triangle, if that's what this is going to inverse, and we're going to see price start, moving to the upside. It is what it is, guys. You just have to be patient. You have to hold your conviction. You need a plan. You need an exit plan as well. And I'll just go ahead and say this here because I got to just hop off here in like 2 minutes. But Bitcoin Renegade, he's been through it all. And so he is very good at giving guidance with this type of thing. But when it comes down to it, like if you're new to crypto, maybe you've been in this industry for like 6 months, or even if you've been in it for like 10 years, you need to have an exit plan. You can't feel guilty for taking your profits, and you need to have a plan of if and when you're going to re-enter the markets, preferably during the bottom of the next bull run. Because you don't want to be buying this thing all the way down to the bottom when you could just buy it at the bottom. So
Yeah,
it's
that's a
just
mistake a
great.
lot of people make, and I've made that mistake myself
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh, this is going to be the bottom. So that's the thing. You have to do it in the time of the cycles, because if you're chasing a bottom, you're like, oh, this is the bottom, and then it goes up and then it dumps down lower than that bottom, right? So
Yeah.
what you have to know, what Six Figs is saying, is not only know the bottom, because how are you going to know that unless you know the cycles, right? So if you know the cycles, we should peak somewhere around 2025 in November, and then we should have a low somewhere around 2027.
I agree.
So that would be the best time to buy any crypto, is going to be in any time in 2027.
I think so. And it's all about, we need to basically leave the next generation with our bags at the top. And it comes down to this player versus player game where we are anticipating that we will be able to buy at the 2027 bottom if that comes around. But we'll know when that bottom happens. We'll start to see exchanges collapsing. We'll start to see 70 to 90% retracements happen on all of these crypto projects like Bitcoin. Everything retraces at least 70%.
True.
So,
very good point.
you just have to wait. You need to take your profits and you need to sit sideline with cash for like 2 years after you take your profits. That's going to be the hardest part. Trading is just this mental game that tests patience when you invest and when you take profits and when you reinvest. That's it. If you can conquer that, you will do just fine.
Yes, sir. I agree. I retweet that, I repost that, and I comment. So ICP is on fire, and Asian markets are barely waking up right now. And we are live from your mom's house, I guess. So
that's
everybody
right,
just
baby.
know.
That's right, baby.
She's on fire though, so be careful.
Yeah. So I got to run, dude. I got to get up in about 6 hours. So
hey, thanks. If you want to do it, man, I wish you could do a video. I'd jump on with you. But yeah, definitely next time you drop a video, hit me up. I'll jump on.
Appreciate it.
All right,
guys. Thank you. And make sure that you watch Bitcoin Renegade every single day that he drops a new video. Bam!
Bam! Oh, I love that guy, man. That guy is the best. And he's such the opposite of me, because it's like me and or like Meta Owl and Mike. They are like, one is the calmest person I know and one is the most outgoing person I know. And that's kind of like me and Six Figs. It's like I'm the outgoing guy and he's calm, but we both are just beasts in the industry. We're doing it big. So reinvest your profits. So this is what's really good about the NNS staking, is the compounding your interest. Now, what compounding means is, say you have 16% interest. Well, when you put more ICP in there, your interest goes up. So when you restake the investment, you can get profits. But what he's talking about is what Six Figs was going on, telling us and schooling us on and giving us the alpha on how to make money, is whatever money, say you put $50,000 in the market in this last bear market, and we come into this bull market, right? So you take profit, say in November of 2025. Okay, somewhere around there, October to December, whatever. You take your profit there. Okay, say you take your $50,000 out. You keep that, you take your other 30,000 or 50 or whatever you made from that, and you reinvest that profit. Now you have $50,000 that you invested, but you have 30 extra. So you almost double your money, and you probably make more than that. I'm just saying for a thing. And then you reinvest that profit in that crypto later and do it again for the next bull run. You have 50K now to play with, and you have 30K back in the market. Or you could just put your original investment back in there, you know, and do it again. So it's all what you want to do, but that's a moonbag strategy. If you want to just play with house money, because that's what I call it, house money or moonbags. Definitely, I learned that from Crypto Wendy O. Moonbags. Didn't even know what a moonbag was until then, but terrific advice. Every party has an ending. That's true. And that's good though, because if crypto never went down, how would we ever make money? If it just went up, I mean, it wouldn't make sense. The market couldn't do that. So yeah, it has to have an ending. It has to have a correction. I talk about these corrections all the time, but now it's time to pump again, in my opinion. We just went to $17. So hopefully if we do retrace a little bit right now, we're going to make another push for that $20, at least a breakout of that 17 to 1786. So we all love Six Figs. He is a boss. You know, he's definitely somebody that I definitely have learned a lot from. So let's look at that. Let's look at the price a little bit more. Let's look at the price some more. What are we doing right now? So I want to see if I'm correct. We're at 1680, 1680, and there is a bull flag, so that could bring us up to here. That's on the 15-minute, and there is also like some sort of a there is a top, so we might see another push to the upside. I do want to go to the 30-minute because I'm not getting a lot here. I'm not just going to say that's another bull flag again. Wow, this is looking pretty bullish though. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff here. All right, okay, it is super overbought on the 30-minute right now. We did need a little push down, but I watch the charts a lot because I do futures trading, and this isn't giving me a whole lot to go off of, except when I see this happen a lot. Okay, I normally put a short in right here if it's not ICP or whatever, so I can ride this down because I see it starting to go down a little bit from a big pump. I put it in, but then I normally see a recovery if we kind of get a wick down. I normally see a recovery right here, but that doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. That's just what I normally ride the wave, and I put in low leverage. So if it doesn't go down, I can either scale in as it, or if it doesn't go up, back up, I scale in as it goes down, and I don't put too much leverage. So I have a nice liquidation price that we're probably not going to go to. But yeah, I'd be careful. It does look like we could be pumping up a little bit more. I'm going to have to, you know, kind of look at other stuff. There isn't a whole lot that we can, you know, do off of these short-term prices right here. So that's the problem with that. Yes. What up, man?
Yo, bro, what did we do to your
Hold on. I'm live right now, just to let you know before you talk.
That's all right. That's
okay.
All right. Hello. You can put me on speaker. I'll say hello to your audience.
You are on live. So we're here with Mike from Clown.
What's up, everybody? I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I'm only on the phone for a minute because I'm spending time with my wife. I just wanted to congratulate Jeff on, you know, really just kind of breaking the mold. You guys haven't seen anything yet to what's coming. The guy that's speaking right now is one of the most authentic people I've ever met in my life, and I'm so excited to be building next to him. This is my birthday, and I wanted to say to him on my birthday, good fucking job, Jeff.
Thank you, man. Hey, wait, it's your birthday?
Yeah, I'm 36 today, and I'm dropping my 12 special NFTs, which is the biggest giveaway of my life that I'm giving to people. On my birthday, bro. It's the most beautiful day ever already, and it's only 12:04.
Bro, happy birthday to you, man.
Thank
36.
You. Yes, sir. Here
Dang.
you go.
You're gonna be a billionaire by 40.
Yo, I love you, bro. Jeff, you understand, bro. You see the vision, Jeff, and listen, you're going to be standing right next to me because I'm only as strong as the clown next to me.
Oh,
You're
damn.
Renegade clown, so let's fucking go, boys.
Renegade Clown. You heard it here first. You heard it here.
Liquidity pool. Did you tell them the liquidity pool is up and running? If anyone got clown, Renegade?
Let's go talk about that now. And I added, I think, what, 40? Did I add 40 Clown to it? Hold on.
I have no idea, but keep it adding, bro, because I want to keep adding too. I love you guys. I got to go to sleep and spend some time in my life. I'm going to add some. I'm going to build a liquidity, add to the liquidity pool right now before I go to sleep. and that's the last thing I'm doing of the night. So that tells you what I think. And I would listen. After you guys are done here with Renegade getting the alpha, Renegade highly recommend jumping on that Spaces because they're going to probably be going all night. So this is great. The community is coming together. It's getting really real. And just enjoy the ride, Jeff. And I love you, man. Thank you for everything, bro.
You're the best, man. And I'll be on that space. I wish you were there, but definitely have to hit you up tomorrow.
It's all right. Just carry my passion, Jeff. That's all I ask, all right? I give it to you, Jeff.
Let's go.
All right, man. I love you guys. I love you, Jeff.
All right, man. Peace, bro. Late. All right, so I have you with me here. Let's go look at this pool right here. So if you have Clown or Renegade, or if you have ICP, you can trade it for Clown or Renegade. But we have 1.64K total value locked over here for this pair. It has, we added a ton of Clown over here. I'm not sure why this one says $0 over here, 99.5 Clown, but hey, it counted over here. So $177 traded already. Mike and Clown project are they took the ICP ecosystem by storm, guys. You don't even understand the crazy, stuff that this guy has pulled off in such a short time. Mike is an absolute baller. I'm glad we were able to connect because we need people like this because he's not only doing what he's doing, but he's bringing people together in the ecosystem to work together. And that is the most important part. As you see, Clown Renegade, we're working together. He's helping me. I'm helping him. We're supporting each other in the ecosystem, and we're helping everybody make money while doing it. And they're building crazy stuff over there. You got to get tickets to the circus soon. He's got new NFTs coming out. This is just going to be fire, guys. So that's why we decided to really work closely with them. And he has my home number, as you see. So that's what's up there. Or my cell phone, but home phone. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, I mean, I can't even really look at the charts anymore because all we can really do right now, let's look at this market cap over here. I don't want to do it here. 1680. So the CFGI, let's look at the 15-minute again. I want to see if anything changed. Okay, the whales are very positive now. The only problem is I'm not 100% understanding what these whales are doing. They're negative when the impulse is very positive, and now they're very positive when the impulse is negative, and this is retail. So it's like what they wait for retail to get out? Oh, that makes sense. So they're shaking out the weak hands. So this is what that's saying to me, that the whales are super positive right now because they think they can possibly push it to $20. So they wait for retail to think, okay, well, we're not going to go to $20 now. And then the whales push the price to $20 because everybody took profit and got out. Then we can move to the next level. The volume is very negative on the 15-minute, which means the whales have not pumped it yet. Maybe they're dumping, but that wouldn't be very positive. So, I don't really understand how the volume can be negative if the whales are positive, because maybe it's just a baby whale. It's a baby whale that's positive. It isn't the blue whale. It's like a baby orca that's positive, and so the volume's negative because they don't got a big bag. They only have a couple million or something. Volatility very negative. That means pretty volatile right now. Price score is positive. Order book is very positive. So this is weird. This means that the people that are trading already are bullish and putting money into ICP at this point, and the retail people that haven't came in yet are not coming in at this price. That's what that means to me. I just got to figure it out. That's it. So yeah, the hour is looking bullish, and as you see, the impulse is very positive, but look, the whales are negative. So it does look like on the hour, in the past hour, there was a lot of retail investors buying the internet computer right now. So the whales are negative. They're going to kind of try to hold that price down to shake out the weak hands. That's what that looks like to me, 100%. So we might actually see a move to the upside. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that's the way the CFGI, the oscillators, and the moving averages are looking like, in the whales, and every single thing is pretty positive right now. But that can change in a second, just to let you know. So they might be trying to do some kind of a bull trap and get you guys, but this could go to $20 though. Like I'm really looking for that $20 because we closed. Okay, let's just take a look at this for a second on this 4 hour. We just closed our candle above previous resistance for candle bars. Okay, so we closed above this area right here, which is very, very important if we're going to move to the upside. We have a higher high now. Okay, a higher candle body high, which is more important than a higher wick high, in my opinion. People might argue with me that has 16.99. We got 17.04. So we have a higher high not only on the candle, but on the wick as well. So this is very important to see. Let's see if we got a higher low. And we got a higher low than this retracement candle right here and a higher low than this one. There is only one more. We need one more higher low than this one now. So if we can get a higher low than 1603, that is going to be very bullish to see. So this candle is going to be very important. This is going to be the candle that lets us know basically what we're doing, the 4 hours overbought. I do want to take a look at this weekly RSI because this weekly RSI, okay, and yeah, so we could really see another move to $20. This is why I said we absolutely need a cool off because last time we were at $17, we were up here in the 71 range. Okay, so now we're at 68.41. Is that what? Okay, we're at 71 now, and we're above this level. So that was only at 1626. Okay, we are at 1681 right now, 60 cents higher, and we're right around the same exact area, except this was starting to get overbought at the time and coming up. So I knew that was going to happen, this simple moving average. So now we're breaking that. Yeah, and we're at 1687. This is so crazy just to see how beautiful this RSI works with enough volume to be able to kind of break out of this area. And as you see, the price, it's really starting to pump with that. It did just go down a little bit. Yeah, so that was cool, though, to see that. And we're testing this volume right now. So if we do break out of this, I do see, a possible move right up here to 1789. And then, like I said, 19, there is some resistance at this 1845. But I'm really looking at this $20 area right here. Right here, this wick right here. So I'm looking for that. Bitcoin is starting to go down again, so ICP is pumping again. It just everything is kind of cool right now, and Bitcoin is looking like it's a little overbought right now. So if we do see Bitcoin get rejected from here, kind of go back down to this $65,000 level, probably not. Probably more around this 66,522 area as a consolidation, but Bitcoin could break this kind of ascending triangle area and have a breakout. But it does look like there's a significant amount of resistance. So I would like to see Bitcoin cool off just so ICP can pump a little bit more. But I think that's all we're going to have for today. Let's take some comments, see how everybody is doing. We're live. It actually says live, but we're live fast. I don't wear this shirt very much, but thought I'd wear it today. Who's the clown on the phone? What's up, Mike? Happy birthday, Mike. There you go. Happy birthday, Hanson, I guess. He's not drunk. He just came off of his face. Mike is always talkative. Mike always talks. He's not drunk. He's just an outgoing fella, man. He's not. I'm telling you. He's one of the most clear-headed people that I know. So I'm glad you bought my bag last year. Yeah, the volume. Sorry. We were going to look at that. I have a little bit of ADHD going on. This volume is climbing 422 million, over 106%. So this volume is really the pre-indicator of big things. As we watch, if this volume goes up, if we see this volume go up to 500, 600, 750 million, we're going to see $20. We're going to see it, period. 750 mil If we can see $1 billion, 22, maybe 22. Not even joking. And then we're going to have just a huge market cap, because that's going to be a nice like 30% increase or something along that line. So yeah, going to $20. Let's see, four. That's like a 4.25%. So yeah, it would be like a 20-some% raise from here. So that's definitely possible if we see this volume just spike up. You know, we're not riding with Bitcoin right now, so we can't really ride a Bitcoin pump up. So we're going to need to see volume. That's it. But if Bitcoin, the dominance flips and Bitcoin goes up, that could also bring in a little bit more volume. That could also bring us to $20. I'm telling you, $20 is it's like right outside the headlights right now in the dark. That's what we're looking at right now. It is $20 in the headlights. We can't see it yet, but it's out there. It's out there waiting for us. So that's all we're going to have. Thank you guys for stopping by tonight. When ICP pumps in the bull market, you're going to see these videos just pop up out of nowhere. These live streams where I'm just celebrating, having fun. Six Figs just stops by randomly. Mike calls on the phone. You know, you never know what's going to happen live, guys. So smash it up, smash that like. Let's get this to 100 likes. We had like 50 people live, 40, 50 people. Let's go. 100 likes. Thank you. Talks with Ryan. I'm always looking to collaborate with people. So if you guys are doing stuff in the ecosystem, you're doing things, hit me up. You know, there's all, and we might bring you in to some of these, you know, Twitter spaces, might bring you on a live. You know, we're just trying to support the ecosystem. And you know, now that I'm connected with a lot more people, we're going to push other projects. We're going to give people platforms. We've been doing that, but like more people. And we're just going to do it big. So thank you, El Chingon. Thank you, King Love. Hey, man, my guy's here. King Love, we definitely need to connect. But that being said, goodbye and good ICP.